Hello, one and all. This is my reaction and cut content discussion of Dr. Stone New World Part 2, Episode 3. And while last episode was utterly and completely freaking insane, before I get started, I need to mention that for manga readers, we're getting more manga. We are getting a 3-chapter spin-off set after the end of the series, and holy mother of God, I'm excited for this, because without going into any spoilers, the manga ended on not so much a cliffhanger as a brand new insane challenge. And that makes sense, science isn't about some final goal, some final destination. It's always about taking that next step forward. There's no way this series could end with them being like, and they all lived happily ever after, perfectly tranquil and content. They always have to be chasing the next big thing, and I am so freaking excited to see them chase that thing and see where they go from there. Holy mother of God above. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait for it. And I will definitely cover it on this channel as best I can because, obviously, without going too many specifics, next 2 weeks are going to be really, really insane for me. But, alright. So, last episode, we had a lot happen. Jinro had his best moment ever as he lay dying. He didn't, wish for death or beg to be saved. Instead, he, told Kohaku the truth about the island, about the master, so that she could pass on what he knew to the Kingdom of Science, so they could hopefully, manage to snatch victory from the claws of his death. Love it. Absolutely love it. And then we finally saw it. We finally saw the Medusa, the cause of all of this. And now they just need to get it. They just need to grab it for themselves so that they can, take down Ibarra and his whole evil cult thing. Can't wait for it. But alright, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Oh, actually, before I do, this episode is probably going to cover chapter 122 and 123. I know the previous episodes have covered 3 chapters, but I don't really expect to see chapter 124 in this, just because of how absolutely packed these 2 chapters actually are. But alright, now for real, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Deal game test of wits. Holy mother of God, I cannot wait. I seriously cannot wait for this because this is probably Jen's best moment in this entire series. It is just so absolutely fantastic and I'm so excited for it. Yay! Yuzu has been revived. Huzzah! Now, thankfully, people don't have to walk around wearing seaweed anymore because she can actually make them, real freaking clothes. Of course, Taiju is so absolutely thrilled about it. And of course, he'll react in the worst way imaginable. Seriously, dude, she wanted the hug. Give her the freaking hug. I know you're both, mostly naked right now, but she wanted the goddamn hug. Yeah, that is actually exactly what happens in the manga, too. Love just how accurate the series has been so far. Yeah, and of course, Yuzu can put back the statues better than anybody else. So yeah, reviving her was the smartest choice they could have made. Oh, I love this girl so much. I mean, seriously, everyone in this series has that one thing they are just, basically a god at. This is both a science series and a superhuman series, a superhero series, and Yuzu is just so freaking terrifying with her skill that I love it. And of course, Chrome is just so absolutely thrilled to have experienced what it's like to be petrified. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of curious myself. Yes, Suka also made a hat for Ukyo as well. Oh, I love this girl. I absolutely love this girl. Yeah, it's just a paper hat, not his actual hats. But still, it's, it's his style. He needs it. Again, like I said, every character in the series is a superhuman, and Ukyo's ability is that he just has godlike hearing. He can hear someone swimming under the water. I don't know how that would actually work. Like I said, superhuman though. This is a detail I absolutely do love in the manga. You can actually see the blood on Jinro. The blood that covered Jinro was also petrified, was also turned to stone. And it just looks so just grim on him, being covered in the stone that was his own blood. Oh, that's beautiful. Cool. That is one angry Senku right there. Oh, that's the look of like, alright, guess I'm gonna have to kill every single person on this island for what they did to my girl. And, you know, Kohaku as well. Yeah, that's what Suka's reacting to. Not the fact that Kohaku in Jinro would turn to stone and Jinro was impaled, but the fact that Soyuz is actually the child of the master. That's a big thing for her. That struck me as weird even in the manga. In the manga, she said, the 5 wisest, what'd she say? The 5 wise commanders, which sounds much better than the 5 cleverest people. Yeah, I don't feel bad, Chrome. I don't really get it either, even after reading the manga. This feels like, you know, just more of a guess than a real hypothesis. Yeah, that's all you need to know, Taiju. If Senku says it, you've gotta believe it. Also, did he get even more muscular? He seems more buff than he was before. Yeah, that's the thing. Ibara is so cautious that he actually wouldn't, you know, carry the petrification device on his own because that raises his risk of accidentally getting petrified. And as far as people on the island know, that is literally a death sentence. Nothing can save you at all. There we go, that's the next big piece they know, to realize that even Kirisame is in the dark. Even the person Ibara trusts with the petrification device doesn't actually know the truth, doesn't actually know what happened to the master, that Ibara murdered him, probably murdered him. Yep. Jesus Christ, seriously? How? Seriously, how? I mean, I knew that was coming, but... Ukyo, why did you not hear this man coming? You heard Amaryllis coming from underwater, and yet Mose managed to literally get right behind you before you even noticed him. Oh my god, I mean, I know, like I said, everyone here is superhero, but this is, you know, a next level superhero right here. Or I guess a supervillain. Yeah, Mose is definitely a villain. And even with Taiju's insane endurance and strength, there is nothing he can do against this man. Literally nothing. Yes, even though all he's doing is buying time, that's exactly what Senku needs. That's essentially what Taiju's role is, to buy time for Senku to think of a way where Mose won't kill all of them. Huzzah! I do love this. I mean, they literally just said a minute ago, hey, maybe Chrome's intuition will save the day at some point. And now, here it's doing exactly that. Yes, Chrome isn't, you know, putting all the pieces together, but he's giving Senku that one hint he needs to fully understand the situation and figure out exactly how to negotiate with this killer. Yeah, Mose quite literally let Ibara walk away with a spy who could have very easily stabbed him in the back and killed him. Oh, I love it. In fact, I think Mose is actually hoping that Jinro would kill him, or at least injure him to the point where Mose could finish him off. Oh, I love that image. Just all the puzzle pieces coming together and letting Senku see the full picture. That was amazing. Yeah. There is literally nobody else who can do this job other than Jen. Even if it freaking kills him. Oh, God. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Seriously, they're all about to die, and yet every single person is looking to him. Oh, that's amazing. Their eyes are on Jen rather than on the person trying to freaking kill them. That just really shows how much faith they have in his mentalist powers. Seriously. Just this sad trek over to him. That is spectacular. Why do all the best characters in this series look like villains? I mean, seriously, Senku, Jen, Ryu, they all have this utter villain aura about them, and it is so spectacular. Also, that was the end of chapter 122. We are now on chapter 123, which is, like I said before, probably Jen's best chapter in this entire series. I mean, the only one that could even compare to it in my mind was the one where he basically convinced Magma that he placed a curse on him. Oh, that was just so hilarious and so well done. Seriously, I love it. I absolutely love when Jen comes across people who don't know about, magic tricks and mentalism, because to them, it really looks like freaking goddamn magic. And the drone is just the cherry on top. I mean, this is a device, a magical flying machine. They don't even have the word for machine. This is magic. This is a flying magic spell that can attack whoever they want and can very easily steal the Medusa from Ibarra or from Kirasame. But still, that is so... Oh, it just so blows his mind. I love it. Yeah, even he is a lesson here. It's like, okay, I know that I'm strong. I am the strongest person on this entire island, but what can I actually do against magic? Can my strength beat magic? Oh, spectacular. And just perfect coordination between Senku and Jen with no communication whatsoever. Yeah, that's an absolute bold-faced lie. That thing can barely hover above the ground. It needs a lot of work to perfect. But saying that will just make Mose doubt them, and this is all about convincing him, winning him over. Okay, first off, I really just want to point out how much I love the cover image for this chapter. It's just showing that Jen is his own ace. He is his own best card. His ability to win people over, to manipulate and trick them is the best thing he can do. Also, yeah, he basically just teleported. Okay, well, technically what he did was use the flowers in the drone as a distraction so they could walk up to Mose and stand beside him, facing the same way as him, which is an important negotiation tactic as it allows you to basically form a feeling of solidarity with your opponent, essentially. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, this is fantastic. I just so love it when they go chibi. Love this. Yes, basically he's feeding off of Mose's own self-confidence, his own arrogance, by saying, oh, you must be at least, 150, whereas Mose is actually like 200 to 300, and Mose, his pride won't allow that to happen, so he'll need to, correct him. He'll need to say, no, I am way stronger than that, and that will, start negotiations. It will get them talking. Yeah, I mean, that was intimidating, but the page for this, the manga, was just so much darker. Boichi did amazing with the inking techniques on Mose's arms that just really made him look utterly and completely demonic, and I loved it. I mean... probably? I mean, obviously they don't want to be in this situation at all, but if they had to pick between, Mose and creepy old Ibarra, that seems like a pretty easy choice to me. I mean, yes, this dude is sociopathic, but somehow Ibarra is just so much freaking worse. So bony and skinny and just pointy and unpleasant to even look at. So, yeah, if you want to take down Ibarra, I'm all for that. That is such a weird thing for Senku to say when he is, so against murder. He's just like, so just kill him already. I mean, I get it's part of the negotiation tactic, but I get it's part of the negotiation tactic, but just so weird hearing it come from Senku's mouth. Yep, they're in a perfect stalemate. Though I would argue that if, Mose did actually expose Ibarra, yes, they'd know that the Master is no longer alive, but he's still the strongest person on the island, and I feel like he can make a deal with Kirasame to basically let him rule the island. She doesn't like him, but still, they need a leader, and Mose is probably the best choice. Certainly a better choice than Ibarra, I mean. What the freak? So much tension, and then Jen just pops in and he's like, hey, wait a minute, this is the perfect deal, huzzah! That's actually what goes, oh, actually just actually it was in the manga, I fully missed that panel. Still surprised me here, absolutely love it. I mean, that does, exactly what they want. The entire reason why they came to this island, it was to get the petrification weapon so they could go save Tsukasa, and they kind of need that. So it makes full sense why they'd ask for that in negotiation, and also makes full sense why Mose will say no to this 100%. Yeah, Mose has a real might makes right mentality. Because he's the strongest person, therefore everyone should listen to him. That's just natural. And this is exactly what Jen was banking on, because Mose doesn't even realize he was just manipulated. He hadn't actually agreed to work with them, but now he has. He was still debating whether or not to work with them, and because Jen made some unreasonable demands, he countered with his own demands, and therefore agreed to work with them. Huzzah, our freaking goddamn mentalist. He is a freaking genius, and I freaking love him. Oh, seriously, that is a villain smile if I've ever seen one before. Everything went exactly as he planned. Brilliant. And just the transition from that smile to this happy-go-lucky purple screen is so weird to me. Again, this is all freaking magic to Mose. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love when this dude, this pinnacle of strength, is just so shaken by magic that he actually panics for a second. Oh, that's amazing. Yes, he quite literally deflated. In fact, he deflated even more in the manga. Which, yeah, I mean, even though everything went exactly how Jen planned, he still put his life on the line every second of that negotiation, intentionally antagonizing Mose to get the best deal possible, and he could have died at any point. And of course, everybody has to applaud him, give a nice slap on the back, because, yeah, he just did amazing work. Like I said before, this is quite possibly the best Jen chapter in this entire series. It just really showed what he can do, and why he is the best possible negotiator. Oh yeah, absolutely he is. I mean, there's no reason why Mose should agree to work with them after they've gotten the Medusa. He'll just kill them and take it from them, which is why they need an anti-Mose device to stop him. Oh, I love this shot. Yeah, so basically they've decided to make Mose the big bad, the scary intruder, a force so terrifying that the only way to stop him is with the Medusa. Therefore, Ibarra will use it, and hopefully, Senka and the rest of them will be able to steal it from him. Love this shot. Seriously, they just basically turned Mose into Batman, and I can't get enough of it. That's the end of the episode. Let's see. Next week is battle in 3 dimensions. So yes, time to bring out the drone and time to try and steal the Medusa from the air. Huzzah! Oh, I can't wait for that. But anyway, they would keep saying this is Jen's best chapter, his best episode, really showing what he can do with his mental abilities and how he can, control and manipulate people, and why he is so necessary for the Kingdom of Science. I absolutely adored it. And, yeah, Senku, he is, kind of ticked off about them, petrifying his friends, so he's going after Ibarra next chapter, and I can't wait for that. But please let me think down below. What do you think of this episode? What do you think of Jen's negotiation deals? How exactly are they going to stop Mose from betraying them? And what's Ibarra's reaction going to be to this mysterious intruder dressed all in black who's able to take out all of his best men at once? Dun dun dun! Oh, I can't wait. But let me know what you think down below. And until next time, peace!